Hey, my Taurus babies. Good morning. What's happening with you? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot, and this is going to be Taurus and Capricorn sitting in a tree, Kissing. For the rest of whatever's left in October and November, we'll do 3 for the recent past, 3 for current energy, and 3 for the future. I'll pull 2 for overall, and I will let the oracle cards fall where they may. What's going on with my earth babies? I feel like y'all kind of stuck, if I can say that. Can I say stuck? Maybe not so much stuck as there's just a lack of focus. Capricorn is busy working, but Capricorn is also... What are you doing, Capricorn? What the hell? Okay. Get the cards on the damn table. Housekeeping. Thank you to everybody that has liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I love you so much. Y'all don't know. When I wake up in the morning, I look at my analytics for YouTube, and I started this a year ago. And when I did, I had no idea that I would even have 2 subscribers, much less over 700. So thank you so much. For the rest of this month, I'm doing private reads for $20. You do not have to be a subscriber to get this. Just hit me up at tarotattarot@gmail.com. Let me know what you're trying to do. There will be some more stuff coming as we get a little closer to the holidays. I haven't figured out just yet how I'm going to work my readings for the holidays. I didn't realize I was going to be as busy as I am with the readings. So I will keep you posted with that in terms of what we're going to do and whether or not I'm going to do yearly readings. I don't think I'm going to kick out full year readings. I think I'm going to kick out 6-month readings because that gives me an opportunity to put a little more detail in. So that's a heads up. Let me wake up and let me get the cards on the table. So Taurus and Capricorn, let's see what you got for your overall energy. Emotional loss and triumph. I don't know how them two's working together, but we're going to work this out. All right, so for your recent past Taurus with your Capricorn, awareness, victory and success, firm foundation. For your current energy, obstacles and challenges. Your challenge, your centerpiece card, rejoice and celebration. That's going to be interesting. And then the destiny card for your future energy, deception and envy, truth, and rest and rejuvenation. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I shuffle these. I don't feel like I shuffled them all the way. I don't know if I cut them. That's how fast my mind is moving this morning. I ain't remember the damn thing. So there you go. If they getting cut again, or well, universe trying to tell me and you something. Here we go from the bottom of this deck. Overall energy, emotional loss is pulling the 10 of coins. And triumph is pulling the devil card. Let me just be nosy. String card is at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. For the recent past, and a reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So for awareness in the recent past, 8 of Cups. Victory and success is pulling the Ace of Cups. Firm foundation is pulling the Princess of Swords. Obstacles and challenges is pulling the Princess of Cups. A lot of emotional shit. Rejoice and celebration is pulling the Justice card. Destiny is pulling the 5 of Cups. Who the hell is in all the damn emotions? Jesus. Deception and envy is pulling the 5 of Swords. And 9 of Wands goes on the Truth card. Rest and rejuvenate is pulling the Hierophant. Okay. Wow. Okay, let me just say this off the rip. Wow. Y'all an emotional group, which is weird for earth signs because usually we're a little more practical. But it appears that something's happened in your recent past. Okay, I'm trying to hear the story. What the hell? All right, so for your overall energy with the Ten of Coins on top of the emotional loss, um, Taurus, what's going on with you? Why is your happiness not happy? I'm sorry. What the hell? What is? I can't even get a grasp on the back and forth of the energy. Taurus, you're all over the board with this kind of funky, it's me, my shit, and I'm really not giving a damn what you talking about because it's me and my shit. And this is really what's coming back off of this, but from the back end of your energy on the inside, y'all are tore up. Y'all are absolutely just, maybe there's some control issues. I'm going to put that out there like that. Taurus, talking to you now. And it's sitting on top of the Triumph card. So I'm not real sure if, Taurus, you're feeling like you won this argument or whatever this tete-a-tete is. I'm going to tell you now, you did not. Capricorn is not having this shit. I don't know. I'm trying to follow exactly what happened. But it feels like Taurus and Capricorn got into something in the recent past. I'm going to just say Chatty Cathy right here is telling me that. And that kind of fucked up the little firm foundation thing the earth signs, the dirty earth signs had going on. And I want to just tell you, it canceled Christmas damn near. And this was an intense back and forth between Taurus and Capricorn. I'm not real sure what set y'all off. But from what it looks like, I'm going to just start at the beginning like I'm supposed to do. With the awareness card here, Taurus, I'm trying not to say third party. The devil card is looking at me like, lady, you know that's exactly what the hell. But Capricorn is denying it. Now, wait a minute. Let me take all my Taurus back and say this first. This energy could be vice versa. Taurus could very well be the playboy or the playgirl in this little scenario. So as I'm saying this, just know you can just switch it around. It don't have to be Capricorn. It could be Taurus. It don't have to be Taurus. It could be Capricorn. But since this is coming from Taurus's perspective, I'm going to read it that way. But Taurus became aware of something which put them into this mindset of, I need to get off of this roller coaster shit, off of the rocky and onto the firm, and just kind of walk away from whatever these situations are that are killing me with this mess. And at one point, it seemed like we got the relationship back on track. And just follow and hear what I'm hearing. And this was a big shakeup, though. But Taurus just kind of took the victory and success and did the bull thing and went and sat down somewhere. It's like, yes, I got that. But just, however it came out, it was nasty. I'm going to just say that. And that shook up your firm foundation, Taurus, with your Capricorn. I'm trying really not to hear the third party energy, but it's seeping in very quickly. And I don't know if Capricorn is the culprit here or if Taurus is the culprit. Again, the energy could go either way. I'm feeling like Taurus is butthurt because Capricorn did something stupid. And so hence the double card. And it's just, Taurus, you feel like you just jumped in there and you said your piece and you did what you needed to do. I'm coming back here with the Princess of Swords, Chatty Cathy. And just, you blew it up. And I can only say it the way that I hear it. You think that you won this, Taurus. You did not. You didn't. Because Capricorn is still doing what they're doing. And so while you have this overall thing of, it's almost like you split in half, the emotional loss and, why did you do this to me and blah, 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 blah. But then on the other side of it is, okay, I got that. And you ain't shit and I'm moving on. And not in a moving on physical kind of way, in a moving on kind of, I'm coming back to this to get you for that. It's a real, I almost want to say it's a little tinge of revenge in this. But at any rate, whatever this is that shook up the Taurus and Capricorn happy home, Capricorn was pretty much looking at the mountains now, because that's definitely goat territory. The Capricorn is pretty much just like, oh well, moving right along into your current energy. Talking about taking a step back and putting some emotional distance on the whole thing, Taurus, because this is the first two cards out the gate in the recent past are emotional cards. They're cups. So universe is telling you, hey, you need to put some emotional distance between you and this person before you blow some shit up. Not literally. Obstacles and challenges. And trying to really get some space in your head and your emotions so you can look at everything that's going on. You have a part to play in this, Taurus. If this is your Capricorn cheating on you with any kind of infidelity or loyalty issues, because there's another storyline here. It wasn't just about cheating. It was also an issue of loyalty. And who was Capricorn being loyal to? Baby mamas, baby daddies are all surfacing up here. So I dare say this may have been an issue with an ex with the Capricorn popping up out the blue, and Taurus not feeling like loyalties were showed or shown, and Taurus got bent out of shape about the whole thing. Okay, this is making sense now. And Capricorn pretty much was like, okay, well, whatever. This is where you are right now, Taurus, trying to deal with these obstacles and challenges. It feels like there are kids involved, so this is not going to resonate with everybody. But for whatever reason, the Cap's ex showed up back in the picture. And this is where you need to be right now if you're not there. You need to have some emotional distance, because while you're upset, there are other things a little more important than what you and your Capricorn are going through to consider. And so when I get that kind of energy, it's usually indicative to me that there are children or other family members involved that need some kind of special consideration. So Taurus, you need to back it up. Yes, you're sitting on top of a whole bunch of obstacles and challenges, but you need to put some emotional distance in between what's going on in the relationship and how you're dealing with it. Because just because you're mad at Capricorn does not mean you need to run through the whole house and gore every human being there. Not necessary. It's not necessary. Why the goat is running around eating up everything and chewing up all the paper. It's not necessary. You need to deal with the Capricorn on this, Taurus, and not take it out on everybody else. I know somebody flipped that red flag and you just went on a tear. And I can feel that. And I think coming from Taurus' perspective about the whole situation, you pretty much farted on it and said, okay, I'm done, and I said what I had to say, and now we're moving forward. And that's not what happened. Actually, you did this, and after that, you started pulling apart and going your separate ways, which then brings us to your centerpiece and your challenge card with the rejoice and celebration and the justice card sitting on top of it. It's a couple things. First of all, this is what you're trying to get to, Taurus. This is your centerpiece and your challenge in this relationship for the next month, is to find the celebration in this shit. Because right here, you've got to bring some balance, and the universe is going to obviously help you. This is a major card. Bring some balance back into this. But this too is also about understanding the consequences attached to any given situation. So for anything that you do, there's a consequence. If you eat, and I'm being silly, it's early in the morning, I'm just got 2 sips of coffee in, but if you fart in an elevator, the consequence of that is, number one, you're going to lit up the elevator. Number two, people are going to be looking at you strange because you lit up the elevator. Come on. So that's a very stupid, silly analogy, but it's a very basic one. There are consequences. If you get out of your car, you leave a running car on a main street, somebody is going to hit it. Guaranteed. It might not be in the first 5 minutes, but I guarantee if you just leave it sitting in the middle of the street at a light, holding up traffic, somebody is going to do something to your car. Consequences. If you drink and drive, come on, same thing, consequences. And so this is about you understanding, Taurus, there are consequences Yeah, you feel slighted and you feel hurt, and behind that, you ran through this. And now that I'm kind of waking up, you ran through this and you went and flew off on Capricorn, and I have a sense that you didn't hear Capricorn all the way out. They were trying to explain something to you or explain some nugget of this that would definitely change your perception on how you're seeing this right now. Because all you're seeing right now is just this controlling, what the hell, toxic kind of getting ready to tie up your karma energy because you're mad. In order to have peace in your home, we'll take that rejoicing celebration as peace in your home. There's going to have to be some balance brought back in. Now, as I'm saying this, you also need to sit down, Taurus. Maybe it's you, maybe it's Cap. Maybe both of you need to apologize. That'll bring some balance back into it. And then sit down and have some kind of discussion about what's going on. You are quickly moving into the misery phase. And today, with them 2 cups standing in the back of some other shit, the energy coming off of this is definitely about just swirling around in your misery and being upset and tore up and pissed off and the hell. And that is sitting underneath this Princess of Swords is no mistake. So Taurus, you're trying to deal with destiny issues and life issues. That's really what all of this is about. You dealing with destiny issues, things that you had to deal with anyway. And you're miserable because you don't feel like you're following your destiny now. And we're going to come right back to this. We're going to go right into your future energy. You can't, when you're feeling like someone has deceived you, or when you have people around you that are envious of you. So now where's the envy coming from? Whoever this third party is. And this is not coming back as the sneaking around at 10 o'clock at night at Motel 6 trying to find a room. It's not coming back as that kind of energy. If I had to peg it, I would say this is an ex, most likely with kids on the Capricorn side, and they're jealous. That's where the envy is coming from. And they're trying to set up whatever roadblocks they can for whatever reason. Maybe this person wasn't fully aware that y'all were in a committed relationship. Come on now. And just showed up out the blue and was like, here's your kids. Have a good day. And however the storyline is playing out for you, you didn't hear the whole story, Taurus. And all you heard was X and back. And you didn't even bother to sharpen your horns. You just ran through the whole house and tore it up, got mad. There was a big argument for a lot of you. Intense and nasty fight, and if I had to put it there. But here's the thing, Taurus. You're going to have to change your behavior. This is moving forward. And you're going to have to just squat and bark on the deception and the envy of all of this. This really, you're feeling like it has to do with your Capricorn. It really doesn't. It has to do with the fact that Cap didn't really communicate as well as they should have, even though they tried to. I'm just putting it there. But, you know, life, and this is Uranus energy for sure. Just throwing some shit up there, even though Uranus is retrograde. Of course, it brings something back from the past, to focus on. And maybe this was a situation Capricorn thought they had straightened out, or it feels like for some, this might be kids or a child that Capricorn was unaware of. So if it's the male, from the female side, an ex just trying to get all back up in your business because you have the kids, however that's resonating with you. However it is, Taurus only got half of the information, hence all the emotional shit here. Taurus is in his cups, just emotional, because they feel like they were just gypped. But understand this, Taurus, you're going to have to change your behavior, especially if this is about blending families. So you and Cap are together, and, you know, Cap got exes coming back with the kids, or, you know, baby daddy trying to make a showing, you know, put his foot down. However it's resonating with you, you are going to have to change your behavior. You can't keep attacking your personal problems with your horns out. And we're capable of this. We are quite intellectual and quite intelligent and but we are so triggered on when things are not, going according to process. We get out there. And especially if we feel like we've been lied to, somebody trying to pull some shady shit on us, I'm just throwing it out there. Taurus, you're going to have to change your behavior, particularly if this is involving children. Fuck all the dumb shit that the grown folks are going through. Think about what the kids are seeing and hearing, especially from your part. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of your energy around some kids, because they can pick up on that negative, hot, tense, fuck you type energy. And I don't think that is what you're trying to project to children, I don't think. So I'm going to just throw that out there. You're going to have to change your attitude about this situation and how you handle it, knowing that somebody is trying to deceive you and somebody is very envious of your position with the Capricorn, because they're not this close. Hence, this is why they just kind of popping up out the air. And Mercury is about to go retrograde, so I'm sure that's going to have something to do with it too. In the middle of all of this, it's about recognizing the truth and not exaggerating the truth. And this is across the board, not just you, towards everybody. You cross-watching, same thing. Not exaggerate. It's about knowing the real truth and understanding that it's there. This is the truth. There's an ex, their kids, their relationships and dynamics that may not have complete closure for one reason or another. Not necessarily that anybody's trying to cheat on you. It's just how some things go. You had kids and, whatever goes on, and you break up and you split up and you don't say nothing, they don't say nothing, and you move on. And then that person that's out finds out, the one with the kids got a new family. That's the reality of the situation. So everybody's going to have to deal with some truth here. But Taurus, the point here is don't exaggerate. Deal with what the hardcore facts are and exactly what is, without all the emotional. At the end, all of this energy will settle down. You will need to rest. You and Capricorn both. You need to discuss, and this is a major card, and this seems like the thing that's happening with all my readings right now. Everybody got work to do. There's no finality on any of the readings I've done in the past 5 days. The end has been open, almost as if you need to do this before we can finish telling you anything more. So with that said, you're going to need to take a break. And if you can be amiable enough to get your partner in crime, hence the Capricorn, or vice versa, however that's resonating, and go somewhere for a couple days or a day even, and just sit down and have a conversation about the commitment you have for each other. And this is a major card. And that ending, this is a damn cliffhanger, because depending on what comes out of this conversation about commitment, because both of you want the same thing, you both earth signs, so it's not like you want one thing and you're dealing with Sagittarius or Pisces and they want something else. You're both earth signs, so this is exactly what you both want. It's just that right now there have been things thrown in the mix, and the energy is not such that you can see everything clearly. Hence, we're coming back to the truth card and sitting down and really understanding what is the truth of the matter. Not standing up in your truth, not showing out in your truth, but sitting down and understanding the truth. What exactly happened? We got an ex came back with some kids, or an ex that came back trying to get the kids, see the kids. They're mad. You and Capricorn have built a life. And maybe that's some of the positive you need to focus on. And people are jealous and envious. Here's your cliffhanger. You need to have that conversation, and you need to discuss which way you're going and how you're moving forward in this commitment. If you don't, if you let things sit and fester, especially through all this shady, funky, retrograde energy, where communications are already strained and ugly, by the time you get to the first of the year, you're going to have a big mega mass issue on your hand as far as your relationship is concerned. I don't think anybody is trying to go into the new year with that. This is the beginning of a new cycle right here where we are right now. So this may be for you, Taurus, with this Capricorn. This may well be just the beginning of a new cycle in your relationship in terms of who's involved right now. Without looking at the overall energy, just looking at the singletons, and then we start moving into not empty territory. I'll say that. If you look at the background of that car, there's a lot of trees and shit in the background. Up here, it's just kind of empty. And I'm saying that to kind of get the imagery in your head. There's a point where it was just you and Capricorn. And now it's you, Capricorn, and the whole damn Brady Bunch, however that's resonating. And it doesn't have to involve children. I'm saying it because I'm picking up on that energy. But it could be dealing with exes and family members of exes. There are situations that can be in play, you know, just dealing with younger family members, and they want to act the ass because they don't want to see you happy. Or maybe they were unaware that anything was not right in the first place. Some of that's kind of coming back. Somewhere on, I'm saying Capricorn again, it could be vice versa, but maybe Capricorn didn't let everybody know they were in this long-term committed relationship. That's a possibility. And now people are finding out, and, you know, everybody feeling some kind of way. If you're trying to keep this relationship, though, and now I'm talking to Taurus and Capricorn, you need to go somewhere, find this rest and rejuvenate card, and go sit down and take a break from all of this madness and talk. And talk about your future. That the Hierophant shows up, that is definitely Taurian energy, and more probably to the point Earth energy. That's definitely what both of you are about. You're about the commitment, you're about family, but there's something here that has just, for lack of a better phrase, gone unchecked. And so now things are coming to a head or coming out. You're starting a new cycle, and people, you know, are in it that you weren't expecting to be in it. So you and Cap need to sit down and clarify roles of what people are doing and what the expectation is. The devil card up there is telling me the devil is in the details. So with that said, don't, Taurus, now I'm talking to you because this is kind of more Taurian. Don't, you know, and now we're dealing with overall, you know how to be triumphant. You know how to be successful, Taurus. Don't let some old shit keep you from doing that. And just look at the eyeball, because that's really an eyeball. It's all red, bloodshot and shit. Don't let this bullshit in here keep you from seeing the full truth. Yeah, I said it just like that. Don't let the bullshit, the arguing, the accusations, the clowning, don't let that keep you from seeing the truth. Woo-hoo. Don't exaggerate any part of it. See it for what it is. Just because somebody else is acting an asshole and decided they wanted to show out for Christmas time, that doesn't mean you have to. Sit down and look at the whole situation. Now, I definitely feel like there are kids involved. So, if for no other reason, for the children's sake, sit down and look at what the hell and get past all this petty, you know, squabbling and fighting and unnecessary intensity among the adults. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Deal with the truth. Find the truth. That will help you bring balance and justice to this. There ain't gonna be no celebration till you get this part right. And the universe is gonna play a part, but everybody, I'm talking now to Taurus and Capricorn, everybody needs to sit down and look at the consequences of what you're doing before you do something you regret. Put that there. And that's going to be that's your challenge for the month. Is if you want things to be in balance, then look at what's going on and the consequences that are attached to whatever you're doing. Because they're long-term consequences, especially where kids are concerned. And you need to just think about it. Is all that just being pissed off worth it and necessary? Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. Oh, damn. Right out. See the solution. Right out the damn gate. Call on your angels. Name your higher self. Stay in your own skin. I'm going to rename that to stay in your lane card. Meditate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What's at the bottom of the deck? And what's at the bottom of the deck? Pray. Who knew? Just what I just said. Just what the hell I just spent 3 minutes saying. See the solution, Taurus. Get past all this petty shit and see the solution. Step out of yourself for a hot second and see what's really going on. Is this really happening because the ex is really jealous because y'all got a good thing going, and so now, they going to spring up on the kids and do some other dumb shit? Is that really what's going on, or are you just mad at Capricorn because they didn't know to tell you that this shit was going to jump off? I have the feeling Capricorn really was just caught off guard just as much as you were. And again, the third party energy that's here, I don't know why I'm saying it now, somebody needs to hear it. It's not the Motel 6 shit. It just isn't. It's there, and it's not coming from Capricorn or whoever this is with the baby drama. But that person is trying to throw shade like it should be. Like it should be a relationship between them and the Capricorn. Or there should be a third party situation going on. And they're throwing that energy out there like that. And Taurus, not looking at all the details, just took that gem and ran with it. And that ain't the whole truth. So again, it's about getting down to the truth. See the solution, Taurus. It's there. You may have to step up and be the bigger person in this situation. Just see the damn solution. Call your angels. Shit getting hot and heavy. You got questions. You don't understand what's going on. Call on your angels. They can help you get through this quicker than any human can. Name your higher self. Where do you see, and this is right here, where do you see the relationship going to in the future? Because you got a cliffhanger. Ain't no breakup or nothing. You got a cliffhanger right here. So what's going on with that? Name your higher self if you want this to continue. If you want the relationship to continue. If you want the relationship to continue without all the drama and the chaos, manifest it that way. Name your higher self. See yourself in this situation without all this drama. I'm just throwing it out there. Stay in your lane. Stay in your own skin. But I'm just what the energy is telling me. Stay in your lane. Don't be crisscrossing over into anybody else's shit. This is that 9 of Wands energy in this deck. Over-exaggerating, brain on fire type. Stay in your lane. And be accountable and responsible for your shit. And stay in your own skin. Just putting it out there. That infinity symbol up at the top. That's the first thing I saw on this card. You need to just get in a space where you are able to meditate. So you can see there are infinite solutions here. It's not just what's being thrown out on the table. Damn Justice card. There are infinite solutions. Infinite. But you need to sit down, throw some creativity behind it, and see what's going to work. I have a feeling, there's a lot of little complexities there. They can be worked through. They can be worked through. But you may need to meditate so you can see what direction you need to go in. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus and Capricorn. I love you. I hope you guys have a good weekend, a good rest of the month, and a happy Halloween. And I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.